Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We are back out. Gonna do some more fall fishing today. Not sure how well it's gonna pan out for what I'm planning on, but big baits, big worm. So we're gonna go big swim baits. We don't have the worm out yet, but we're gonna do a big worm, a big soft body jerk bait, and then of course a jig. We're gonna throw a jig around a little bit here too, but we're going for a pigs today. That's the primary goal, is try to find that pig, and they exist here. So what I'm looking for is 1 over 6 pounds. It's been my goal on this little lake here. I've been close. Got a few that were 5'11", 5'12", 5 pounds 12 ounces. So just a little bit shy of 6, and so that's what we're shooting for today. Temperatures, everything's changing still, so not sure what today's going to bring. So come along for the adventure and let's see if we can hammer. Okay, well, I am already marking some big marks down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the big swim bait here, big jointed swim bait, so we can't get one of these big bites right away. Let me get this net out and ready, because I don't know if these marks, they're pike. I don't want to risk losing another bait like I did before. That was not my smartest move. So have that out ready to go. All I'm going to do is just slow, steady reel. There's a little bit of wind today, so that's why the boat's turned a little bit sideways. Really nice morning. There we go. We're on. It's a walleye. What? That's kind of cool. Who's this guy? Well, I'm going to be honest with you, I never expected a walleye to hit that bait. Let's see here. Yeah, he wasn't coming off. He was so good. Good in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's a nice little walleye here. Let's get a measurement on him. Let's see if we can keep him. Oh. Whoops. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Okay, so I'm holding him kind of awkward here. But let's just see here. Well, yep. Yeah, he's keepable. Yeah, take another look before we throw him in the box. Awesome. Who would have thought my first fish for today would have been a walleye? That's crazy. I mean, I've always known they exist in here, right? So why not? But Yeah, I never thought that they would be on this point and hitting big jointed swim baits like that. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never had it happen to me yet. What am I doing here? Live well. There we go. Okay. Cool. Well, there's more marks down there, so let's get in there and try and get a couple more of those. There we go. Another fish. Swimming in. Feels decent, but I don't think it's a bass. Actually, it could be another walleye. It's not maybe not a head shakes. It's a long body, whatever it is. Definitely not a bass. That's a pike. That's a pike. Ooh, that's a nice looking pike too. It's a pike we probably won't be able to keep, actually. One. Oh. Alright, bud, I already had a shower this morning. I don't need another one. There it goes. That's a nice healthy pike. The problem is, oh, too big. Oh, yeah, he's definitely too big to keep. There we go. There. It's actually a really nice, healthy pike. But he's too big to keep. Come on, buddy. That was a fun little bite there. Take that. Okay, I was about to change baits, but I thought, you know, let's just try this a little bit longer. We'll throw a couple more casts and then change baits. There we go, got another bite. This one kind of looks like a. Is it a bass? I think this one actually might be a bass. It's hard to tell from out here, from that far away. Yeah, this one's a bass. That's a nice solid bass. Put him up in here. There he is. Look at that fish. That's a nice bass there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, buddy. Let me jump down. There you go. Hey, that's a beautiful fish, huh? Nice. That's not gonna break my PB or beat the big fish for the day, or I mean, the big fish that I'm looking for. But it's a nice fish. Let's see what it weighs in the bubble. Oh, it's almost 4 pounds. Yeah, 415. Yeah, I'm sorry, 315. 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah, that's That's a healthy fish. It's a healthy little football. Awesome. Well, let's get this beautiful fish back. We're not eating bass. There you go. A little jump. Wave and goodbye. Okay, so I am really glad I didn't switch up baits, but because this bait is, you know, I don't see a lot of guys using this bait. And again, maybe I'm not really paying attention. But this bait, it actually caught 3 different species today: walleye, pike, and largemouth. So I'm gonna keep throwing it. I might change up baits later on because I got some other baits I really want to throw too, but we're gonna continue with this for now. It's awesome. Good start to the morning. All right, bibbed up. I just hope this is as far as I gotta go. It's kind of a pain to wear the big jacket, and you know, just a little FYI, these bibs in the jacket that I've been wearing lately, these Cabela's guidewire ones, this is actually my rain gear, but it's got, like, you can see, it's got, like, it's a little bit thicker. So yeah, in the summer when it's hot out, you sweat in these things. Not real bad, they are still somewhat breathable, but you do sweat a little bit more than your other rain gear. But they definitely help in the fall, so they can be double utilized. If you're looking to save some money, these weren't cheap. I'll be honest with you, they weren't cheap, but they are worth it. They are definitely worth it. You can sit in a puddle of water, your butt's gonna feel wet, but it's not. I've tried it. So, okay, enough of that. Let's get back to fishing here. We're gonna switch up baits. I'm gonna start with throwing the 7-inch dangerous soft body swim bait, and then maybe we'll switch down to a 6-inch dangerous soft body swim bait. First one's the unloaded. The next one, the 6-inch, is the loaded one, which I haven't used yet. So we'll see how that works, and hopefully we can catch a few more big ones. They're my favorites. But you know what? Before we do this, let's retie, because it's been a while since I retied this one. I don't want a mistake like I did before with the topwater bait. You know, I was able to retrieve the topwater bait. I won't be able to retrieve this one. So let's just do that now. You guys know me. If you're watched my videos before, I just like a simple Palomar knot. Nothing too crazy. It works. It's fast. It's easy. And I've had 0 issues with it on anything. So like that. This is fluorocarbon line. Let it down. This is 20-pound fluorocarbon line, by the way. So let's cinch it down a little bit here. Let it down a little bit. Tighten it up. And then another thing I always like to do is do one overhand knot, just to keep the tag end aimed in the opposite direction, to help minimize it hanging up on or picking up any extra weeds. Just like so. See that? And just snip her off. There we go. Ready to go. There we go. Saw that one on Livescope. Little bass here. That's a decent bass. Had it in the tongue though. carpet. Oh, some bleed. Just don't freak out, buddy. Just don't freak out. Gosh, I got a bad feeling he's gonna bleed out. Well, not bleed out, but bleed. There we go. Alright. Got him done. Hey, look at that. No blood. That's a nice fish. Put him on the ball here. Yeah, no blood. That's good. Really good. £3, 1 ounce. Awesome. Beautiful little fish here. Sweet. Okay, well, so explain a little bit about how I just caught that fish. All that bait right there. Just swimming the swim bait through this bait here. I'm moving through the bait here, and then I just saw a big mark follow me. Crushed it, hammered it. I am throwing up a little bit shallower though. I did move out. So there's a solid single mark right there. It's kind of what I'm looking for. But yeah, it was a nice little 3-pound bass. We'll keep throwing up in there and see what more we can find out of there. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized bait ball. That's all bluegill. There we go. Pike. He might eat. Oh yeah, that's an eater. Oh, awesome. Came off in the net. Yeah, he'll eat. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice eater. Cool. I didn't actually see that one, but he rose up from the bottom. You have the bait. Goes out deeper. Nice. Well, we can land a few more and for the dinner table, and try to catch some big bass too while we're at it. Oh, there we go. He hit that thing weird. That's another eater pike though. Oh! He came off as soon as he hit the net. Cool. Alright. Now, you know, usually I'm not too excited about catching pike, but keep them for the dinner table. Oh, I gotta put more water in the flag well. Oh yeah, that's a nice healthy eater. All right, Yeah, there's a couple other fish down there too, so I'm just gonna load up on some pike. Maybe find a couple of walleye. I know there's walleye in this area here too. And then hammer down some bass too while we're at it. It's a good day. There we go. Got it that time. Saw that one on Livescope. What do we got? Is it a bass or a pike? Oh, that's a nice bass. There we go. Yeah, it is. There we go. Right on the dangerous swim bait here. This is the loaded one. So the hook comes out. Oh, you were not coming off either. Oh, kind of hooked funny there, buddy. Man, he just slapped at it big time too. Not real fat, but they're starting to feed up. Oh, nice fish. Yeah, let's see what he weighs. Put him on the bubba. It's a nice little fat one. It's gotta be close to 3. I'd say about 3, maybe a hair under, if that. Man, he hammered the snot out of that swim bait. Oh yeah, it's 3, easy 3. That's a 3.5 pounder all day long. Yeah, that's a beautiful fish right there. Awesome fish. All right, let's put this beautiful fish back. Go eat some real food. There he goes. Gonna jump, hang out a little bit. Oh, he says no, then he goes down. All right, well. So, explain to you guys a little bit of what went on here. Obviously, a dangerous swim bait here. Today is actually the first day I've been using this swim bait, the loaded one. So that's where this hook comes out, but you just slide it back in there like that, pull it in, and it locks. It pops back into place. So, and then whenever they bite it, it goes back. The bait goes up the line, gives them less of a chance to throw the hook out, and yeah, that's cool. So what's going on here is so we have what's going on here. Well, there's a fish right there. There's one right there. But what's happening here is the bait moved on me. But we'll say like right here. So there's bait, and I'm throwing it up here and just reeling it down through, and I'm watching them charge. Like, I mean, a couple times I've seen the fish just charge straight out. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get hammered. Missed it a couple times, and then kept throwing back in there, and he charged out. And you can see when that fish is hustling towards the bait ball where your bait is, because you can see these fish, they'll scatter. It's like parting the sea, and it's pretty cool. So the fish, they are definitely chasing bait. Let's see if we can't get a couple more. Well, all right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for today. We didn't get onto too many big bass. We did catch one that was about 4 pounds, 3.5, and 3. So not a real eventful day. Caught a nice walleye that's a good eater to take home, and a couple of pike that can take home and clean up and put on the dinner table. But yeah, so we I had to kind of switch it up a little bit. I don't think they're really into the big swim baits today. They a couple of them really ate it good, but most of them, the majority of them, they were just nipping at it, and I couldn't get on a bite on much else. I threw out a jig, a worm, a bladed jig, and the underspin, my go-to for search bait. So still nothing on those, but we were able to you know, catch some on the dangerous swim bait, and then actually, you know, that it was a Googan Squad contender. It's not, so the two jointed hard bodied swim bait that actually did pretty good, not too bad. Near the middle of the day, and from the middle of the day to later of the day, that they just didn't really want it. They just nip at the tail, and there's no hook on the tail, so they're just not going to get it. They did that to the big dangerous swim bait, the 7-inch. So then I went down to the 6-inch, you know, the 6-inch dangerous loaded swim bait. So that's where it's got the weight inside the swim bait and the hook. It's a line through swim bait. So got a nice one on that. That was a 3.5 pounder, and it was still a pretty fun day to get out. Wind wasn't too terrible. It picked up for a little bit, but still great to be out, and yeah, caught some fish. But guys, thanks for watching and sticking around through this video. It's, you know, probably not the most eventful one, but it was still a lot of fun to get out and caught some good fish. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next video.